colour that I already like. Oh my god, I love it. That's a plum mauve colour, which, well, great for autumn.
Going now.
I think they're going to be really easy to break into my feet. This little present. Good morning, welcome back. I was so happy to hear you guys enjoyed last week's vlog, and I feel like I'm getting into the swing of things now. This week is another similarly homey week, to be honest. We do have fun plans this weekend. We're going to the theatre in London. Andrew is absolutely obsessed with Hercules. It's his favourite show. It's on in London at the theatre, so we're taking him for, well, I think it was his birthday treat, but his birthday was back in March, so it's been a long time coming. We really are kicking into autumn now. Like, I fully feel like I've nearly had to put the heating on a few times. I think my body just isn't used to the cold. I just washed some new bed linen that I got from Maxx on the weekend. It's got this nice check on this side and then stripe on this side. I love it. I think it's going to go really nicely in my room. Well, I hope it will. We went this weekend to Maxx for a little autumn shopping haul. I don't really love spending lots of money on like seasonal decor just because I'm so bad at keeping track of things. Like, it would just end up as clutter. I made a haul for TikTok and Instagram, which maybe I can play you now. Hi! Autumnal Maxx haul. A number 24 apple honey butter candle. When I tell you I smelled hundreds of candles, to me this one is perfect. I also got this number 96 candle. I love it because of the shape. Baths are one of my hobbies. An autumn candle is absolutely necessary. Lots of the pumpkin and vanilla ones are really, really sweet. The oak wood and autumnal herbs in this one keep it really earthy, which I love. A lemon teapot. There's the lemon on the top. I don't have a teapot, and this will be perfect for all of my cozy autumnal and winter brews. These next two things were 100% impulse buys, but you'll get it when you see them. Ta-da! We have a corn on the cob keyring. They're plushy and so squishy. And some smiling cherries. These are by Bessie London. I would definitely recommend getting these. They are adorable. Are they cute? Oh. Carrying on the themes of baths. I told you it was a hobby. I wanted to get a new bath soak. I ended up getting this one. Baylis and Harding. I don't know how you say this. Oud, O-U-D, cedar and amber. I already use the body wash of this and I adore it. No more inquiries needed. I also got the hand soap, lemongrass and ginger. A new duvet set. How adorable is this print? On one side it has this check and on the other side it has stripes, and this green colour will go so well in my room. The excitement of being an adult. I got a bath mat, a stainless steel pan. There's aluminium in the middle, but it is better than non-stick, which is what we've used so far. If we like this for Christmas, I might ask for like a proper stainless steel heavy pan. Last of all, I got this gorgeous throw. It's really soft and huge by a brand called Fern. It's like a foresty green colour, which is going to go perfectly with the accents in our sitting room. Thinking cozy nights on the sofa watching Gilmore Girls or The Bake Off. And that's it. I'm not someone who's massively into getting like seasonal decor, but I do love hacks for making your house more cozy. Things that help you build rituals, you know, like lighting candles, brewing tea in a teapot, cozy blankets. I like to put a fireplace on YouTube. If you have any suggestions along those lines, let me know. Happy autumn, I guess. Nice and sunny today, so I might even be able to dry these sheets outside, which is such a treat. Or if not outside, at least they'll be by the window in the sun. It's the little things, you know? So far this morning, I've been to the gym. First time going back to the gym in months and months and months and months, and I had such a good time. I haven't been going for no particular reason, honestly, other than I haven't been doing great in the energy department, and I've had lots of work on. So something had to give, and unfortunately it was the gym. So yeah, but now I'm back to it, hoping I can keep it up. I'm gonna try and not do that thing where I just get so obsessive with it that I go every single day, and just go 3 times a week. That's my aim, 3 times a week. And then I have to clean this kitchen. I feel like the start of my vlogs are always cleaning my kitchen, but that's just real life. Like, it gets messy every single day, and I don't know how people keep on top of their kitchens. My mother-in-law went to France recently and brought back this little present, Délices de Pomme au Calvados. I need to look up how to use this because neither of us knew. So if you know, let me know. I know that I do have a few French followers, but I'm excited to use this. I'm hoping I can use it in a snackwich or something like that. It's very cute. very grateful. I also bought a bunch of chewing gum. How random. If like me, you have ADHD, and if like me, you're also medicated with your ADHD, this is a lifesaver. So one of the side effects that I have is a really dry mouth. And one of the things I read online was that sorry, TMI, a bit gross, but encouraging saliva production can help. And one of the things that helps with that is chewing gum. Another benefit of chewing this kind of gum is that it has xylitol in it, and apparently this is good for your teeth. I don't want to say it's like good for your teeth. I don't know if it's good for your teeth, but if you, like me, struggle with oral health sometimes, then these can be good for having after you've had food. And then also, I'm pretty good at brushing my teeth. I find flossing really horrible sensory-wise, so that's hard. I just bought a dental flosser that's like a water flosser to try and help with that. But yeah, little hack. Apparently the xylitol helps. I'm sure you'll be able to tell me reasons not to have chewing gum, but for now, I'm just gonna give it a go. Here is the oral irrigator. I just got the one that was top rated off Amazon because it also happened to be not too pricey. Where to store something like this? I guess I'll just have like a packet here and there. It's like a packet in my bag, a packet in my room, a packet in the kitchen, a packet in the car, a packet in my outside bag. Yeah. It's mid-afternoon already. I've filmed and edited 2 videos. I've done some emails and stuff. Good news was that the 2 brand deals that I filmed in the last vlog, they have both been accepted, approved by the brands without any changes or anything, which is always really rewarding. And those will be going live this week and next week. And now I am tired. I haven't talked much about napping so far, I guess. And most 33-year-olds probably don't talk about napping a lot, but it makes up a big part of my life. Napping is one of the things that I do to help me function in the second half of the day, because around this time, is it about 3 o'clock now, I think? Yeah, it's 2:45. So around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, my brain goes, Charlie, no, you've been using me too much. I need to go to sleep. And literally, I will find it hard to keep my eyes open. Instead of just pushing through that and having a shit rest of my day, I tend to nap from 3 o'clock till about 3:30. I'm literally yawning. Oh my God. I'm gonna stop talking now. Bye. Happy napping. I just did my editing for the day, and now I'm gonna light a candle and make some dinner. It's already 6:40. Andrew's not home yet from work. He's working in London today. Yeah, for dinner I'm gonna do like a crispy tofu, basically with onions and rice. I don't really have a recipe. I'm just gonna whack some things in there and hope for the best. That's kind of what I do when I cook, so. I'm slightly light on ingredients. I don't have any onions or ginger, but I think it'll be okay. What I do have is some of this Tilda pure basmati rice. I love Tilda products, specifically the packets that you can whack in the microwave. I love these. And then I've also got these Itsu crispy seaweed thins. These ones have got sweet soy and sea salt, but they also just do plain ones. So I'm thinking I can put some of this on the side and have some of the crispy tofu and rice scooped up in some of these crispy seaweed things. Alfie just woke up from his nap. Favorite tofu of all time? Something that Andrew has influenced me on since we met is this thing called mise en place, which is basically the French way of saying cut everything up and prepare everything before you start cooking, which I never used to do. And it honestly helps so much. Who knew? I resisted for the longest time, refused to do it because I didn't want to take advice from my husband. And lo and behold, he was right. To crisp up the tofu, I like to put it in cornstarch, which I think we have some of. Please tell me I have cornstarch. Oh my God, no! Okay, can dogs eat tofu? Oh, thank God. Okay. It's not going to kill him. I know he just jumped up and he put his face on this, but honestly, like, it's only me eating it, and if you have a dog, you know, you understand. Right. This will soak up some of the water left in the tofu so that when it hits the oil in the pan, it gets crispy. Just like that. Next, let's cut up some onions. I'm going to do quite a few because I don't have an actual onion. Just spring ones. Alfred, I can see you. No, you definitely can't have it with cornstarch on. That would be bad. Do we have any of the veggies we can whack in? Tender stem broccoli. I might dice that up and put that in. Welcome home, honey. Hi. Andrew's home. Favorite time of day. Spring onions and broccoli. Okay, sauce. I'm just gonna whack some things in. First off, we're gonna put some chopped garlic in. Then some sesame oil, some mirin, some dark soy sauce. I'm also gonna put a tiny bit of rice vinegar in. Light brown soft sugar. Yum. Last but not least, I'm gonna put in some garlic granules. I think I'm entering my female rage era where I've got to the point in my healing journey where I found my voice and I want to bloody use it. The number of times in the past year I have looked out my window and seen a man peeing in the street. Crazy. Like, I live in the middle of London in a nice area. It's very family orientated. There are kids everywhere. The one this morning, he was in his car. I was opening my blinds, looked down to put the blind cord onto the window sill, and there's a man in his car, literally right outside my house, peeing into a cup in his car with his thing out, visible to all. What the hell? Finishes his pint of cup pee, casually opens the door and leans out and pours it into the street, as if that's a normal thing to do. What did I do? Obviously immediately opened the window, shouted into the street, excuse me, what the F? Mate, there's a high street literally right down, like, you just literally go to a coffee shop. It's like, oh, I didn't know there was a coffee shop. You're in literally London and you have a phone with Google Maps on it. And I don't want to generalize. I went down to Andrew and literally was like fuming and told him about it, and he was disgusted. And he literally said, like, I can't even imagine what degree of discomfort I'd have to be in to have to resort to do that. And like, to be fair, if we're gonna have empathy for someone who may have a problem with peeing, then sure. But this was seemingly a calculated pee attack because he had a cup that he then used and then he put it back in his car. The way he was going about it was just like, he's done this a million times. Wild. I can't believe. One of the first things I saw this morning was someone else's Hina. Anyway, on with my day. You're seeing me with my hair tied up for the first time in about, what, 3 years? So I got my period. I think that might explain quite the female rage I had earlier, like why it was quite so visceral. So I've changed my plans for the day because the first day of my cycle is an absolute no-go. So I just took Alfie to the vet and he has had the all clear on getting his bandages off his tail. It's recovering really well. The vet was very happy with him. I asked about the biopsy. It's not a cancerous tumour. When I tell you the relief, oh my God. They were a little bit worried about it. Great news, feel very relieved about that. And then I have therapy at 11, which is going to be extra brutal given my energy levels today. I had planned to go to yoga after therapy straight away because I've been really noticing the need for some kind of like somatic release after trauma therapy recently. That is what exercise is for me, and especially yoga with all the breathing practices that I do in yoga. I do like vinyasa flow. It's like meditation to me. I love it. But there's no way I'm going on the first day of my period. No, we're not leaving the house again today, unless for snacks. The only reason why I'm putting any makeup on is because, does anyone else have this? It's almost as if yesterday, well, it is as if yesterday I was like feeling quite confident. I was, you know, I felt like I did my makeup nicely. I was feeling really good about myself, like just confident yesterday. And then whenever the first day of my period arrives, it's like, bam, confidence? What is that? And I suddenly just have, I feel, I don't know, I just like don't look like myself. So I quite like to carry on doing the routines that I do to just feel good about myself. Mascara before therapy is always a risk though, I have to say. This is technically blush. This is Le Blush in Rosewood. L'Oreal Paris made it. It's just a really pretty pink colour. It's like the coolest blush tone I've ever managed to find. I really only suit cool tones. You'll notice I'm putting it literally all over my face. I don't know if I'm just blush blind, but I really like it kind of like on all spots of my face, like not just on cheeks but also here, and like I think it looks really natural. Like I don't know, it's almost like I think what people would use as a bronzer if they had colour in their skin. I don't think it helps that I've put my hair up on the day where I don't feel like I look like myself, because I just feel like I don't recognise myself at all. Let's pick a scent. Chakra 2. This is basically room mist, I'm pretty sure, by Aveda. I use it on my body and in my room. It makes me smell like a yoga studio. It's very calming. I didn't see you yesterday because I took the day off. And you know what? I'm really proud of myself because that's not something that I am used to doing. And now I work for myself. I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling great. I need to take some time to rest. So I did. I spent most of the afternoon just on the sofa with Alfie, literally like this, wrapped up. And we started watching a new program called, oh my God, what is it? It's the one with Chad Michael Murray in it, called Sullivan's Crossing. But this morning, I am doing some journaling. One of the things that I really am enjoying with journaling at the moment is actually making lists. When it comes to buying new clothes, my general rule is I buy everything that I possibly can off Vinted. The things that I struggle to get on Vinted are jeans, because they're just so specific, you know, and basics, like basic tops. So yeah, I had some criteria. I wanted to try and find barrel jeans, which I know are kind of like all the rage with us millennials at the moment, and I didn't know if they'd suit me, but I'm actually quite happy with the ones that I found. I'm not sure about the length. I got one set of regular, one set of long, so maybe you can help me with that. And then I also found a couple of basic tops that I really like, and I bought in many different colours. So, oh, let me show you first what I got from Boots. Breathe Right nose tape. I'm pretty sure most people wear it these days, but if you don't and you struggle with sleep, recommend. It's really, oh, I know what I forgot now. I forgot to get the strips for my mouth. I go to bed with these ones on over my nose, and then there's these ones that are like a see-through X that you put over your mouth, and it stops me mouth breathing in my sleep. I have sleep apnea, and it helps. Toothpaste, boring. And then I got 3 makeup products. These I've been eyeing up for a while. They are all within the mauve category, which is the only category that I subscribe to when it comes to makeup. I got the Camo Liquid Blush from e.l.f. This one is in Suave Mauve, which I know is a colour that I already like and suits me. I got Camo Liquid Blush before and it was way too orange for me. It just didn't work. So I have high hopes for this one. I like using this underneath and then putting my L'Oreal Paris Rosewood blush on top. Also got the Fat Oil Slick Click NYX Shiny Lip Balm in Caption This. This I was 100% influenced to buy by someone who I follow on social media. I've now actually forgotten her name, so that's awkward, but I saw her wearing this literally a few days ago and instantly fell in love. Let's try some now. I don't know if this was the shade that she was wearing, but this is the shade that I think will suit me. Fingers crossed. Oh my god, I love it. This is what I want from lipsticks. I don't actually want lipstick. I realise that now. I want like a lip balm that's really pigmented and moisturising. I love it. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's a win. And then finally, I got this e.l.f. eye pencil. They've brought out 2 new colours. One is like a purpley colour, and this one, I mean, this is purpley, I guess, but this one's berry brown. The other one I think was plum. So this one I'm hoping is a little bit more along the lines of like a mauve colour, which suits the kind of eyeshadow that I like to wear. Let's do a little swatch. Yeah, okay, there you go. So it's basically a brown colour, but it just has a slight hint of like a mauvey purple, which makes it less orangey. It's more cool toned appropriate, in my opinion. Moving on to M&S purchases. I'll try a couple of these on for you, but I got the barrel jeans. These ones are the long ones, and then I also got a pair of regular ones in black. This is one of the t-shirts that I'm really happy with. It's like ribbed material. You know, you can wear it really easily under lots of things, and it has this lovely V that's really flattering on. So I got this grey one, I got a black one, and this lovely sort of plum mauve colour, which I think is lovely. And then in the round neck long sleeve category, a stripy one, a black one, and a white one. So I'm officially sorted for autumn, winter, spring in terms of all of the tops. And then my impulse purchase, I don't know if this is even gonna suit me. It's one of those things where I've been wanting to be the kind of person that would wear this, but I'm just not sure I am. I'm also not sure I got the right size. I think maybe I would need a large, but I picked up a medium. I got this. I'm thinking this with one of the ribbed long sleeves underneath. And I don't buy acrylic stuff anymore because it just makes me sweat. This is synthetic, but it doesn't have any arms. So I was like, maybe it will be okay. We'll see. Let's try a few things on and I'll show you. This is it on. Sadly, this is not right. Yeah, this is not right. I don't like this. So we're taking this off. These are the jeans. They're like those sort of funny barrel shape, which I really like. I know they're kind of an acquired taste. I'm pretty sure they're meant to be ankle grazing. I think I just love them. I think I really love them. But I'm gonna try on this pair just to see, because these are a long pair. They don't look quite like the ones that I've seen on Pinterest, because I think they do look like they're a bit long. I think I'm gonna have to ask Andrew's opinion as well. Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
What do you think of these jeans?
I think they're very hip and trendy. I think they're very now.
These ones are long, but these ones are a bit shorter. Can you tell me your opinion? So these ones, commit them to memory?
I prefer those.
These ones.
Immediately, yeah. The thing I'd say is they're very baggy.
That's the style. They're called barrel jeans.
Okay.
They're the millennial go-to of the moment.
Are they not Gen Z go-to?
Well, maybe they're millennials trying to be Gen Zs, but no, because Gen Zs are past, like, Gen Zs are back in the 2000s now. They're like the Y2K stuff. They're wearing what we were wearing when we were like 12.
Yes.
And well, this is not what we were wearing. This is, we were wearing, these aren't flares, honey.
Oh.
Come on, look closely. They taper at the end.
They do, yeah.
They go out so you can see there's a whole section here.
Oh, wow, okay. I prefer those.
You're not keen on the barrel, are you?
No. It would just look odd to my eye because it cuts in at the bottom.
Yeah.
Makes you look bow-legged almost.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like...
Like a cowboy.
Like a cowboy, like I'm in chaps. I like them for having as like a styled jean.
I like the top as well.
This is, yeah, one of the tops.
I like the top.
Okay, well thanks for your opinion.
You're very welcome, my love.
Decision made. These long ones are going back. Yeah. So I'm wearing the barrel jeans and I've styled them in the way that I had in mind when I originally bought them. Are you listening? Oh, you're listening to Mummy. But I just received a few packages through the mail from Vinted, which I believe are, or include, a pair of shoes that I had in mind to go with this outfit. So, let's see. Yes! Oh yeah. These are a pair of Ralph Lauren flats. They're leather. They've got the little RL on the side for Ralph Lauren. They're really simple but beautiful soft leather. Hoping, praying these fit. Oh my god, like a glove. Where can I put you to show you? Here. Okay, so this is the look. These are the new shoes. They fit absolutely perfectly. They're super soft leather, so I think they're going to be really easy to break into my feet. I wanted to style these jeans with a simple belt and then a simple, this is just my M&S cardi. I would also wear like a t-shirt underneath here as well to make it a bit even more casual. Oh my god, I'm so happy with these shoes. These are perfect. Next up. Yep, another M&S cardi. I'm so happy with this colour. Perfect. I'm in love. I like the way it sits. It's really soft, not too big. It would be big enough to put t-shirts underneath, as I say. Yay! This is going to be, well, great for autumn, but also for winter. Like this at Christmas would be really nice. We are going to make something with this pom au calvados that my mother-in-law gave me. I'm thinking, well actually I asked on Instagram if anyone had any ideas, and it turns out I think this is probably a lot sweeter than I realised. Lots of people suggested having it just on a waffle or something like that, or in a croissant. I kind of want to see if I can put it in a sandwich. So someone suggested Gouda, and I'm not a massive fan of Gouda, but I'm trying to get into cheese. The mistake I made last time was smelling Gouda first. It smells rank, and apparently it tastes of not very much by comparison to what it smells like. So I'm gonna try Gouda again. We're gonna do ham, Gouda, and maybe make like a pickle mayo, and I'm gonna put it in focaccia. I think that would be really nice. So I'm gonna go and make a list, go to the shops, and then I'll probably film this for TikTok and Instagram as well. It's super dreary today. Hi, my mother-in-law brought me back this apple brandy sauce from France. I'm not too sure what to do with it, so I asked you guys. You piqued my interest with focaccia and Gouda. So we're gonna make a focaccia, ham, melted Gouda, pickle mayo, and French apple sauce snackwich today. Gouda or Gouda? Gouda is new to me. So it was paramount to me that it's melted. This trick of putting it in the microwave actually worked really well. Let's make one of my favorite pimped up mayos. Literally all it consists of is mayo, whole grain mustard, chopped up cornichons. And usually I'd use honey, but I didn't have any, so I put a bit of maple syrup in there. I also like to add a little bit of the pickle juice. So good. I got this rosemary and salt focaccia from M&S, freshly baked today. So I'm not going to toast it or anything. I'm just going to layer everything up. I think if I had to pick one bread that I could eat for the rest of my life, it would be focaccia. Just the oiliness, the saltiness. It's so delicious. What would yours be? I feel like sourdough would be a close second. I plated it up on my cute little strawberry snack plate and then devoured this within literally seconds. Pickle with the sweetness of the apple. I used a smoked ham that I love, and the softness of the focaccia. Oh, it was dreamy. 10 out of 10.